over here doing some estimates on the road this morning. Trying to get my early estimates knocked out. It's currently 6:40 a.m. Taking care of a project for one of my suppliers. They referred me out to a customer, even though it's slightly out of my area. Usually when they refer me to people, I just go ahead and take care of them. That's my only exception. And this is not a reoccurring service. It's just basically a landscape project. I don't do too many. I primarily do side installation, of course. But yeah, I'm about to go get it in and get a scope of the project. There's a lot of I think shrubbery they mentioned, plants and things like that that need to be trimmed, and some mulch and stuff put down, etc. It's a fair size house, just based off the satellite view that I took a look at before I actually headed out here. But the prospect here is former here, so you know how it is when it comes to punctuality and time. I talked to him yesterday. I say, hey, I would like to stop by tomorrow, put eyes on it and estimate it for you. And I said, what time would be good for you? You're military, so anytime where? I said, all right, let's shoot for 7:30. Got a little bit of sunlight, so I'm able to see and stuff like that. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at this, and then from there, I'm supposed to be meeting over Alex in a little while. We got to look at a leveling job. It's a prospect. It's like 3,000 square feet. I went over the house yesterday to do this estimate, and another estimate. Yesterday I went over to put eyes on it, and the guy just had, I think, 3 pine trees removed. He got a decent amount of roots that's in the ground, and he actually rented a Bobcat, and he cannot, can't do the grading. He's having trouble doing the grading. So called in the pros. He looked me up online, found me online, and I came over the same day, did that, put eyes on it, told him I'll be giving him some pricing for 24 hours. I had another one yesterday that I did as well, that client, she got a few different estimates. I think I did good on my part as far as the sales part. I presented myself in the options I presented her. It was a full line renovation, front yard, backyard, and estimated it. It was roughly 2,000 square feet. They had some outdoor living space. They had a decking and pea gravel walkway with some mulch outlining it. So that space, the outdoor living space, took up a decent amount of the square footage of the backyard. So it came out to roughly 2,000 square feet in the backyard. The front yard is right around 1,400 square feet. So not a huge yard, but hey, I like small projects. They work out. Still profitable and not too time consuming. A lot of the things that people have been inquiring about, they don't know what type of grass for the most part. A lot of the prospects that reach out to me, they don't know what type of grass that they have and what type of grass that they need. So when I do my consultation, that's all the information I go over, take a lot of notes, and make suggestions to them. Typically, I am trying to suggest them something that primarily come from my best sod supplier, because to me, Super Sod has been super reliable for me. And when it comes to productivity, instead of using slabs, what's happening, man? what's hard about money? People ain't got enough of it. They don't know how to keep it. That's what's hard about money. But I'm talking about some estimates that I'm in the process of doing. But yeah, been ripping and running. It's been a busy week, a hot week, and just gotta stay the course, keep going, because this is a season of harvest, spring, summer. When it slow down, I ain't gonna be like, dang man, I didn't do well this season. No. I got my planner in the back seat. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I've been keeping it with me, and I'm checking stuff off every day. I'm writing down what I'm spending as far as my unexpected expenses, because sometimes we make expenses like, and we're not calculating. That comes directly out of the profit. So I write everything down, man, and at the end of the week I reconcile, like, okay, this right here was profitable, but being that we had to get some extra compost, some extra whatever, we needed an additional attachment or whatever, we needed a trailer longer, etc. Thinking about all those expenses and things like that to make sure I'm staying on beat with the profitability of these jobs. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good. I'm at a 40 to 50% on my majority of my projects that I close. But yeah, Superside has been super reliable to me. So when I'm estimating all of these properties, I'm trying to refer them to grass cultivar that is either something that they carry. They carry like 4 different grasses. They carry Tip Tuck Bermuda. They carry Bermuda 419. They carry Zion Georgia. They carry Zenith Georgia, and they also carry Centipede. So I'm trying to refer them to that because they carry their product in big 10-foot rolls versus 2.5 feet slab squares or whatever. And she said such. I got some crazy game to drop on me later. Man, chop it up with me. Oh man, I see I got a little extra little box up there. Look at that, y'all. My live video got a little extra. Oh man, that's wild. I'm about to be on live a little bit more. But yes sir. What you got going on? What you up so early for, Satch? What are you up so early for? Let me make sure I'm going the right direction. I'm in Mount Pleasant. Bet you just missed my turn. It seemed like 90% of the time I come to Mount Pleasant, I'm always getting off on Dunes West. Nope, I'm on the track. I got my iPad here, what I'm using for my GPS, so I can mess around on the phone. What you been, man? You on one, boy? You been up since 3 o'clock. Woo. Man, what's on your mind, my boy? I was beat. I was beat like I ran away and I got caught. I was beat. I laid it down right about 11:30, 12 last night. Yesterday, the day before, it was very, very hard on me. Very hard. But that's what we do it for. We gotta do what's hard, y'all, so things can be easy. I was thinking this morning when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start working out and get a 6-pack. Primarily a 6-pack. At my age, I can get it. I'm not overweight, I would say, but I don't think it'd be hard for me to get a 6-pack. And the only reason I want to get a 6-pack is to show myself that I have discipline. Oh, What's hard about money? I see. Oh man, I just got 199. I appreciate it, man. Wow. Look at this. This is crazy. But appreciate it. Oh man. But yeah, man. I'm gonna get a 6-pack just to prove to myself that I have the discipline to stay consistent at something. I thought about that, and I like stuff like that because that's my own personal goal. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I literally want to get a 6-pack to show that, hey, I can be consistent to a point where it'll actually show. I was chopping it up with my sister yesterday. My older sister, she's military. You know, we had a good conversation, man. She's in the process of moving, things like that. But we had a really good conversation. She was talking about just the consistency of following through with plans and stuff like that. And she brought back up to my attention. She said, "You're doing what you said you were gonna do." She said, "You remember that book you told me about, Who Not How?" She said, "It sounds like you're finding your who's." I was like, "Look at that." I say, "Man." I said, "I haven't been reading lately. I kind of been just going. I was like, "I think I have enough information to take action on." I've been reading and listening to podcasts for over a year or so when I was working at the job and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I lack information of an action plan. Now it's time to just do. I have enough information. Like, I may listen in moderation, but I haven't listened to no audio books or nothing in some months. So right now I'm just dialing in and action, so I can prove the thing that I've been anticipating to work. But it definitely take a lot of action, y'all. Definitely take a lot of action, and it take failure within the action. Just because I understand what needs to happen don't mean that there's not going to be wrenches that's getting thrown into the play that's going to change up the outcome. You just gotta adapt and move accordingly. Don't let it be a bottleneck to what you're trying to accomplish. But that's really, really, really what I've been doing lately. Just keep going. As long as I got a bunch of leads consistently coming in, the problems that I've had in business, as far as being able to, keep up with the finances and all that stuff and profitability, those things can be perfected along the way. But keep the momentum going, keep positive relationships with people, and keep putting out marketing material, and the leads that continue to come, and the problem that I'm having, continue to network to find people to help me fix those issues as well, because sometimes you think you got to do it all by yourself. I've been saying this a lot lately. If you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, you better take somebody with you. Take somebody with you, because it's people that's better than you at the thing that you're trying to accomplish, and it's basically an elevator to the top instead of the stairway. So I've really, really, really been trying to, find the quality of people that fit within my circle of what I need, and I can be beneficial to them as well. Because one hand wipes the other. One hand wipes the other. Yep, y'all. Man, I was talking to my sister about entrepreneurship yesterday. She got some things going on in the making. She's pretty excited about. She said, of course, I've inspired her, etc. So it was a really good conversation. Really good conversation, and she's got a plan mapped out. She's like, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but like I'm finally getting my feet into it, etc. So it's like I'm just like, I wish I'd have been, just jumped out there and did it, but it's a big risk to, just jump out there and do something, and you're risking a lot when you do that, and that's true. And that's the risk that entrepreneurs, I feel like they're at risk, period. Like you don't know if something's gonna work unless you all in, just like, hey, relentless about making it work, intentional, and have enough ambition to fall through and see the results of the hard work. But it's not easy. It's not easy by far, I promise you. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You see people start it, you see people quit it. But then you have people that don't start at all because, they know what come with it. They're like, man, well, if I commit to this and I don't fulfill what I'm setting out to do, it's just gonna be, it's gotta be rough because I gotta go back to my other situation. And trust me, I've been there. But boy, I kid you not. When I left my job, in when was it? 20. I don't even know what year it was. When I left Coca-Cola, I didn't feel no type of way because I believe I'm very good at believing in myself. Like, I don't believe that I'm gonna fail in what I do, for one. As a man thinketh, y'all, if you think you're gonna fail, you will fail. I always think positive vibes only. Like, I'm not naive now. Not naive to think that if I don't work or I chill and I don't have enough passion about the thing that I'm doing, that it's still gonna work. No, it requires a certain party. You gotta pull it out of you. Like, if you got it, you gotta. Hey, it's almost like playing poker. If you got it, you better show it, because you can't win if you didn't show your hand. You gotta show it. You gotta reveal your true self to make this stuff happen, because it don't happen by just fantasizing about it. It takes some real work, real people, and some consistent networking, and it builds up. I feel like some of the things that I'm experiencing right now within my business is stuff that I've already laid the groundwork for years ago. It's just coming into fruition. Far as I got the farm that actually, sell side referring me. I have landscape suppliers refer me. I also have I got basically some big companies, decent sized companies, referring me out to a lot of the clients that's been reaching me. And the number one way that people find me is just looking up online. I'm rated pretty high online, so they find me online and they want to, they want a quality provider. But yeah, I've been growing that way. I've been, of course, doing organic marketing videos, etc. Like, I used to do, pictures and posts before. Now it's a new day and age, man. Retention of people actually getting a video. People watch more videos nowadays than read, I feel. And people, instead of them dialing in and looking at a picture or even liking a picture, a nice video that captured their attention, that's captivating, I think go a long ways nowadays. Yep. It's going down. But I just wanted to chop it up with y'all for a little bit, man, and give you some type of content, because I've been going lately. I've been trying to average out to 4 side jobs a week, and it's been working out. I've been shooting a lot of content, as far as the recording part of it. I just need to get them uploaded. I got some hyperlapse videos that I've created. It's just take a little bit of time to actually put those together. And usually when I get home, y'all, I got my family. I could really neglect if I just jump on the computer and start, working on videos or something like that when I just been out working all day. But yesterday was a little bit of a shorter day. We've been working hard all week, so my cutoff time was right around about 3-4 o'clock. And that worked out pretty good, because they were like, whew, they would beat the day before and they would beat the day before that, because it's been super hot. But I'm gonna get up with y'all. Just wanted to chop it up with you. It's been almost 20 minutes on this video, and I'm almost about to pull up to this property within the next shows 8 minutes. and I'm not due to be there until 20 minutes, so I might make a little bit of a pit stop. But holla, 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 y'all.